Hello everyone, Marty, DC Extinction Wrestlers here, and today we have another DC vs. WWE, and for a while we're going to be doing some of these DC vs. WWE videos. And for starters, today we have The Flash versus Christian. Christian Cage, Captain Charisma, yeah, that guy. The guy with the whole one more match. Yeah, it's probably the most iconic. I think Christian is more well known in WWE, but yeah. But who would win between Barry Allen and Captain Charisma? Reason why I've chose this match is I think these guys are actually kind of similar in a lot of ways. But yeah, let's get started. Who is overall smarter? As you all know, in this case, the wrestlers, the superstars, get intelligence all the time. And it's simply because they're real people versus fictional characters means that more often than not, real people know more things than compared to, say, a fictional character would. And Christian is obviously a much better fighter, but I think those are his only advantages. Barry is, actually in this case, he is stronger. He's obviously much faster, and obviously a lot more durable. He's also a lot more invulnerable, but yeah. But who would win overall? The problem with this match is, in a comic book fight, Barry Allen wins all the time. Christian, he's not going to land a hit. Now, granted, that's not to say Christian won't just tag Barry. I'm sure he'll tag him at least like one time. Maybe he can perform a kill switch on him. But at the end of the day, Barry Allen has so many advantages against Christian that is like Christian has no real edge to win. Because if you look at even like the other ones, this is kind of like Spider-Man versus Finn Balor, where even if you tone down a certain ability, which is the speed, yeah. Now, granted, I don't think Barry's speed is overpowered, or if you know what I mean, because many characters have been able to tag the Flash on numerous occasions, most notably his Rogues Gallery. And I think that's usually meant to at least give some hindsight, because in reality, those guys use technology that's advanced to a point where it seems believable that they can tag the Flash. But yeah. So I do think Christian can tag Barry at least once. At least one time. Do I think he's going to tag him all the time? No, but I think it's important that I just say once, because obviously if I say that he can tag him like 10 times, that's going to be a little bit less believable. Now, what if he says, so in the comic fight, Barry is going to win all the time. Even if Christian tags him, Barry's still going to win. But what if these guys fight in a WWE ring, where Barry's speed is going to be toned down for this? Well, again, same thing happening. And no, I don't think Barry using his speed will count as a disqualification, because at best he's just going to be pushing him or landing a few hits or dodging attacks. So automatically Barry has the edge when it comes to speed, and no, it's not going to result in a DQ. The only way I can see Christian winning is if Barry either gets himself DQ'd, countouts, or if there's a stipulation where if Barry uses his speed, he gets disqualified. Yes, I did use that from his match in Money in the Bank 2011 with Randy Orton. But Christian, I don't think he's going to beat Barry Allen any day of the week. The thing is that his WWE counterpart was one of the weaker in terms of power. You know, Christian lost to Randy Orton multiple times. He's lost to John Cena. Yes, he's fought John Cena. He's lost to Jack Swagger and lost to Sheamus. There are others he's lost to. I think he's lost to Alberto Del Rio a few times. Whereas Barry Allen, he's been able to hold his own regularly well against some of his allies. He's been able to hold his own well against Batman. Even though Barry does often lose matches, he still holds his own fairly well. Same with Superman and Green Lantern. Now, that's not to say Captain Charisma does not have has any way of at least tagging Barry or gaining an advantage. But like I said, and even in a stipulation, Hell in a Cell, Steel Cage, Punjabi Prison, Elimination Chamber, Street Fights, Iron Man match, really any match you can think of, Barry is still gonna win. Because for instance, let's just say we do Hell in a Cell. Well, one, there's no disqualifications in that. Christian, to the best of my knowledge, has never actually fought in a Hell in a Cell match. He's fought in a Steel Cage and Elimination Chamber, but not Hell in a Cell. Barry Allen, on the other hand, has been through something like Hell in a Cell. Saying that Barry Allen has better advantages in one go. Even look at Steel Cage, the one Christian's actually used to, actually has fought once. He lost, and even then, Barry is going to destroy him fairly easily. And that's if you have to escape to win the match. Escape the Steel Cage. But if you remove that stipulation, Barry's still going to win. So really, who would win between Barry Allen and Captain Charisma? The Flash. Barry is faster, much stronger than Christian, much more durable. And even though Christian is a better fighter, that's not going to help him in this case. Again, normally my fights, when it comes to normal who would win, normally it doesn't really matter because every fight is going to be different. This time around, this fight seems to be a bit too much for Christian. Now, don't get me wrong, Christian is very tough, and he has won a lot of matches, but at the end of the day, he tends to win against wrestlers who are beneath him in terms of power. He beat Cody Rhodes in 2012, but that was when Cody was actually below him, giving me the edge, giving Barry Allen the victory in this case, because he tends to fight people around the same level. He's fought Abracadabra numerous times. He's beaten Reverse Flash. He's even beaten Gorilla Grodd. All those villains, the characters I just mentioned, are at least around his level. So yeah, who would win between Barry Allen and Captain Charisma? Christian? Barry Allen. Well, and this is both wrestling match and comic book fight. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.